Welcome to the back.
to the back,
To the back
to the back
podcast.
podcast.
Jason Statham.
I don't know why. It was because of the way that you counted down.
Yeah.
It made me start giggling, and I was like,
Three,
crap, I need to go.
2, 1. Not me. Not you.
Aw, it's you.
It's gonna be me. Do you know the kid, the singer David? He's like young. He had the song "Romantic Homicide."
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's like, and I'm sick of patiently in the back of my mind.
Basically,
I
I vaguely have heard
killed you.
that.
It's like it was really popular on TikTok. Like it blew up
Yeah.
on TikTok. And he's like, I think he's like only 18 now, maybe 19.
Mm.
Anyways, I bring it up because like his voice is so like unique, at least from what I normally hear. Like for like singers that are like, I'm sure he's trained, but like have like when you like learn to sing, if someone doesn't know how to sing, right? They
Mhm.
learn to sing in like a certain like way that's like standardized. But his is like it's like not raspy, but it's like got that like kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like and it almost sounds like autotune. Like his voice sounds like autotune.
I don't know where we're going with this.
It was just stuck in my head. That's it. I just
Okay.
wanted to get it out. I just wanted to blurt it. That's what podcasts
Do you
are.
think if I move this, it'll still?
As long as you don't keep moving it.
I don't know. I just feel so restricted with it this close to me.
Yeah.
I feel like
Why
I
don't you
can
do
barely
this?
move. Like that?
Yeah. Is it gonna fall?
Yes, that's why.
Well, we're doing while she fixes that, we're doing a trend you might have seen on TikTok. TikTok.
I have such a love-hate
That sounds like
relationship with
TikTok.
that
I'm sure
app.
TikTok is someone's ASMR like word. You know that they like
Or their
words that like
stem
stem their
word?
stem words like
Yeah.
what's do TikTok. But it's the trend on TikTok where it's hear me out, the hear me out cakes, or just hear me out in general of people
Right.
you would engage with,
Engagement.
having an entanglement with.
And it, oh
An
god,
entanglement. That word is
it's
forever.
ruined.
That
It's
word is forever
ruined.
tainted. Forever
What?
tainted.
Yeah, she ruined it.
You ruined it.
I don't.
You ruined it. You ruining it.
I kind of like you're fired. Trump ruined that.
Oh, I actually got rid of like that went away. It's so I think it's so ultimate. Maybe entanglement won't go, but like cause I hear you're fired, I don't think of that anymore. I used to.
Yeah.
But also I think it's partially because he's done so many more outlandish things.
Yeah.
Like honestly, China. The word China, which is a whole ass country,
Oh my god, no.
is more synonymous with Trump than you're fired now.
No, have you seen he had a rally in Arizona
And he started swaying for like the last 39 minutes.
Okay, besides that, no, I didn't know. It's the way he said Arizonians.
Oh no.
He said Azarinians.
Azarinians.
Like it's like something real fucking wild. Like
shut up, my Azarinians.
right? I was like,
Texans.
okay.
Texans.
I saw it. Someone was like, not that I want to retweet him, right? To give him, but you have to. He's like, you have to see the way he said Arizonians because I promise you will never guess how he says them. And then I saw him like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But also that's what you get if you're going to a Trump rally. You deserve that.
That's what you get when you let. Sorry, I love Paramore.
Speaking of voting, next week in
Voting.
Texas, early voting starts. And again, my suggestion would be early vote so you don't have to worry about it and it's done with. And you're not having to stand in as long a line.
Yeah.
So.
The
21st, just as like I said next week, but it's the 21st through the 2nd.
Yeah.
So we're just jumping into that?
Anything else you want to get to?
No, I mean.
Before we get into it, no, like anything else floating around in your noodle?
No, besides that fact that I feel trapped right now because of the way that this is.
I had a dream last night where you were in it, and I remember it was like a very long. My dreams are very like they're stories. My dreams are Martin Scorsese, who's Edgar Wright movies. They're like they got transitions.
It's got some good soundtracks.
They got good soundtracks. They got a plot. Is what I'm trying to say. All that to say, I forget all the plots after like 30 minutes after I've woken up. But I always remember like at least one crucial thing, and the one crucial thing that I remembered is like I remember we got rich, and like you got your own car and I got my own car, like a new car, and I got a nice like not light blue, like not baby blue, but like a regular light blue Corvette. and I like it was a sports car, and I remember thinking like this is like so like I was so like nervous with it because it's a sports car, and like I was nervous like driving it, which like all that to say like I woke up really wanting a dream car now. Like I looked at like
No.
I want to find like my dream car because I always used to be the Audi R8,
Yeah.
but that's like I like it still, but yeah, I mentioned that I want like
You know
a
what mine is,
hybrid.
right?
There's a Chevy, one of the 19 like
It's well besides a Ford Mustang, like a '67 Mustang.
67
That was like
Mustang, one of
mine as a
those.
kid. No, it's the supernatural car, like
Yeah.
100% the Impala.
A Chevy Impala.
Yeah.
Like there's so many that I have. Like I want to like eventually like sit down and like, come up with my top 5, because like it's such a like yin and yang thing. Because like I want eventually, if I'm wealthy enough to like get a hybrid or an electric car for the environment. But like some of these nice old cars,
Yeah.
or even like not even old, some like from the 2010s, early 2000s, like they're not electric. You can't make them electric.
Well, I don't know if there's any from the 2010s. I'm just really, really loving.
They're making some new electric cars that are really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got really into cars this morning. That's it.
I had a dream a few days ago, and I was talking to some dude, and he was basically like talking down to me about like he's more like owns more books than me, or like I didn't read, and
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
yo, I have like at least 6 book shelves in this house. But I mean, maybe it was just like subconsciously because I haven't read this year. I've not read one book this year.
Dang.
Like I know that's so. I don't know. I'm just taking it. I think it has a lot again to do with the perimenopause. My brain fog is like really bad, so maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm gonna try to squeeze at least one. I mean, I started the ballot. What is the prequel for Hunger Games? I started that one.
Know.
I just never finished it. Like, and it's not because it's bad. I just didn't finish it. So like, I just need to finish it. I'm gonna try to finish that, and then also the Moriarty series, and maybe start something else. I don't know. We'll see. Now, okay, so we're about to do this, and I feel like I'm gonna learn real weird shit about you. Because I don't have weird hair. I don't feel like I have weird ones.
We're gonna do the hear me out, right?
Right.
How many do you have roughly?
I mean,
because I'm like I have a rough idea of in my how many like in my mind, but I can keep thinking of stuff.
I have like 20 something.
That's we don't have to go that much, but we can keep going.
But I don't feel like they're actual hear me out.
It's gonna be hear me out. At least what I'm aiming for, it's gonna be hear me out, but it gets progressively more concerning as we go on.
Yeah.
Or more questionable. So do you want to go first since you have a whole array?
Well, yeah, like I'll start.
Your easy ball, your light ball.
This one's so easy, and I know everyone's gonna be like, "It's not a hear me out," but Walton Goggins, like, and I don't mean. Hold on,
hear me out.
Don't mean.
Do you mean as a ghoul? As the ghoul?
Not just as the ghoul.
Because a lot of mine are specific.
Like, no, I know I have some that are very specific. Right. Here's the thing. If you go back to like the characters he's played, he isn't playing the leading man generally in things. He is the character actor. He like in Justified, it's what's his name? Timothy Olyphant, that's considered like the sex symbol in that, right? Or like, and not that I'm sure there were people that really loved him and Walton in that as well, but I'm just saying I don't feel like he's conventionally. I mean, he is and he isn't. I don't know how to describe.
I think he is.
You know, he's in the category of what's his name? William Dafoe. He's a William Dafoe type. Like they're both attractive, but they're not your like Brad Pitt's conventionally attractive, right? Which I've talked at. Brad Pitt only got attractive as he got older. When he was younger, I only liked him in Fight Club and in Snatch, both where he's dirty and beat up. So I don't know what that says about me, but. So that's my like really easy light ball one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my first one, I guess for a light. I don't know if it's a light ball or not. I'm going specifically. There's other versions of her, but Helena Bonham Carter in Fight Club as Marla.
Oh, okay.
Or Helena Bonham Carter in Sweeney Todd as
Sweeney Todd, where
Mrs.
she
Lovett.
looks sickly and
she like kind of Helena Bonham Carter. Anytime she kind of looks murderous or evil.
Oh, not in Harry Potter?
No, that's the one where I'm like
so much.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, honestly, Helena Bonham Carter in anything.
Yeah.
Because it's talk about aura. Like, these kids talk about aura. She has aura.
Is that the new one? Have we moved on from Riz? Is it Aura now?
Well, Riz and Aura. Riz is just.
I know they're two.
Riz is just charisma.
But she has that too.
Yeah, which she does. She has a women Riz.
Yeah.
Woman Riz.
Yeah. I'm really shocked that her and Johnny Depp never end up being a thing, honestly. Like, cause she's been divorced from Tim Burton for a long while now. So yeah. I'm like really surprised because they've done so much together, and it just seems like they would fit. It's kind of like Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. You're like, oh, I can't believe they fit so well together.
Yeah. Or like, John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher.
Yeah.
Like when I was young and I found out John Krasinski had like Jim and Pam weren't a real actual couple in real life, I was distraught.
Hold on, but how mad are you that he pulled Emily Blunt though? Like,
well, I never honestly.
Emily Blunt is beautiful.
She's beautiful, but I'm not attracted to her.
Oh,
I'm just throw that out there. You're gonna go next, but Jenna Fisher in Blades of Glory.
I get it.
Jenna Fisher in Blades of Glory. Jenna Fisher in Blades of Glory. Do I need to say more?
I'm a sex addict.
It's not even that scene. Like it's just her in the whole movie. You know what scene actually? It's when she gets snow cones.
I knew
with
it.
John Heder.
Is that when
oh my god! I wanted a snow cone with Jenna Fisher so bad.
That's when she's telling the story about right. It's when she's telling the story about. She's like, I never thought of that as a romantic story.
Oh my god!
Okay, so then since you kind of went to, I would do the next one again. I don't feel like it's a hear me out, but at the time, it's Janeane Garofalo. Janeane Garofalo always. Who? Janeane Garofalo.
The name sounds familiar.
Okay, Janeane Garofalo always, but two specific versions of her. In Romeo and Michelle, High School Reunion, she's the one that smokes the cigarettes all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Love her in that. Why don't you fuck off, Toby? Like, I love her so much in that. And then in The Truth About Cats and Dogs, where she is supposed to be the frumpy friend to Uma Thurman's goddess type thing. And the whole time I'm like, why are you trying to convince me she's the uglier of these two? To me, she is the prettier of the two. Not that Uma Thurman's ugly, obviously, by definitely societal standards. She's the one from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, tall, definitely model,
I know she
right?
is. I was just listening.
But to me, Janeane Garofalo is far more beautiful. And I know a lot of it's also like her personality and that it is. A lot of these will be because of personality.
Yeah.
So that would be like my second one.
I just thought another one that's like kind of because I'm gonna progressively get like
yeah.
So I guess I already named two, but here's another one, and it's only in this film with her. Like she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman, and I will not like. Of course, she's beautiful, but my only like where I was like, oh wow, is Beyonce. Only an Austin Powers Gold member. Only an Austin Powers Gold member. I don't know what the fro. Like, I say young as a wee young lad.
Yeah.
When I saw Beyonce, I didn't see Beyonce. I saw whatever her name was. Like, I was like, that's not Beyonce. That's her.
Yeah.
I don't know what this Beyonce chick is.
I'm not mad at you. I took you to the theater to see that.
Like,
yeah.
I want to be Gold member. Oh, actually, Austin Powers.
What is it? My second one, this is definitely for...
Her name was Foxy Cleopatra. Sorry. What a name. Foxy Cleopatra.
I hope that wasn't loud. I hit the thing. This is going to be for anybody like closer to my age that's listening, right? It's Mary Stuart Masterson, but specifically, again, like you said, a beautiful woman, right? But specifically as the character Watts in Some Kind of Wonderful. And I need to set the scene. Like, you can Google Watts from Some Kind of Wonderful if you want to see. She is very much giving lesbian in that. But she's like the best friend that's secretly in love with her friend. She's got short blonde hair. She plays drums. She's constantly dresses like a tomboy. Like, it's very... Right? I should have known then, because I think when that movie came out, it was like late 80s. I was not even in middle school yet. I think there was a part of me probably already didn't be able to put a word to it that I was bisexual, because between her and Eric Stoltz, I was, oh my god, I was just like, what?
I do wonder what your like actual first bisexual awakening.
No, it was probably that actually, that movie specifically, because and also like I forgot who the guy. There's a few people in that I'm just like, God, I really am attracted to these all of these people, you know?
Yeah.
But I probably was most attracted to Watts. I don't know. It's a toss up between Keith is who Eric Stoltz plays. It's a toss up between Keith and Watts. I really had bound bad for both of them. Okay, I just like real silence.
You're
now.
good. That happened at work the other day. Like someone says, look, one of the kids said something stupid, and they got real. Not stupid. No, not like intelligent stupid. Like they were saying something mean. I mean stupid, and like they were saying like you smell like butt or something like that.
I didn't say anything stupid though.
No, you need to let me finish. I'm just saying the silence happened because someone like a kid said that, and it got silent, and it cut the tension. Which I always do. I go, why did it get so silent? Why did everyone start talking?
Because someone said butt. I'm surprised they didn't start laughing.
Okay. I got a wombo combo.
My next one's gonna be that too.
And it's gonna be in this order. It's 3 women.
Oh, okay. Mine's just 2, but
from
continue.
the same movie. One of them is in multiple movies. But in this order from this movie, as a wee young lad, they've had my heart. First, from the what's the word? What's another word for perfect?
No.
From a 10 out of 10 film, Sky High, we have Magenta. So Kelly Vitz as Magenta, the guinea pig. Yeah, she's number 1. Like, not only do I love guinea pigs, but she had the purple hair.
She's your
like,
type.
Oh my god! And then we go Mary Elizabeth Winstead as the villain.
Yeah.
And Mary Elizabeth Winstead, you can throw her in from Scott Pilgrim. You can throw her in from anything.
Yeah.
And then also Danielle Panabaker.
Yeah.
As I forget her name, the grass girl.
I don't remember her name. Layla, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to be War and Peace though. Who I wanted to be, War and Peace.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you want to be?
I don't want to be Will Stronghold.
Right. Aw.
Will, like, what a white name.
It is.
Will Stronghold. It's like a WWE created character.
It does actually.
Coming to the ring, it's Will.
Sounds like a wrestler's first start name. Yeah. You know?
It sounds like John Cena's like alter ego when he was like up and coming.
Yeah. So the next is it's a two men who happen to end up being, they were on the same show at one point, right? They are both Johns. Jon Stewart and John Oliver.
I knew John Oliver was going to be in there.
You were waiting for it. And honestly, I'm way down bad more for John Oliver than Jon Stewart. And like, if you're looking at society standards, Jon Stewart would be considered, most people be like, that's not a hear me out, right? He's arguably an attractive man. It's a lot to do with their intelligence and their humor. Like, that is what it is. But I have followed John Oliver's career since, obviously Community. He was, when he was on The Daily Show. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if he was in Strangers with Candy with Amy Sedaris and Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert is another one I had a crush on over the years. Like, I like really, again, it has to do with funny, but like John Oliver, especially since he's been on Last Week Tonight, like, and I feel like he's somebody who's gotten better looking as he's gotten older. Really just what it is, he's found people to fix his hair better. That's what it comes down to. Like, and I think, because he leans into who he is. You know, like, I don't know. To me, he's just very, very attractive.
This is just like, I don't know. This is not like necessarily getting more like out there, but it's more niche. It's. Do you know if I said the name Angourie Rice, who that is?
That sounds familiar.
It was in the new Mean Girls. And she was in Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm talking about, Angourie Rice in general. Yeah. Shout out Angourie Rice if you're single.
Which is surprising to me because I don't feel like she fits your type generally. She's another type.
But like she had my, I saw her in Spider-Man first, but she had my heart in a movie called Honor Society.
Yeah,
with,
I haven't watched that yet.
What's his name?
From Stranger Things.
Gayton.
Yeah, the one that can sing.
I want to be friends with him so bad. Gayton is he did a Last Meals with, the GMM thing.
Did he?
He did one. It was like one of the best one ever. But That's like so. People need to watch that movie. Honor Society. Like,
Yeah,
I think it was like a streaming only on Peacock. Crazy,
No,
like
I think
low
it's on
key.
Paramount.
It was one of those. Oh,
It was on
came out
Paramount.
on one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, her in that.
I really loved her in the second Spider-Man when they go on the trip.
Yeah.
She's really funny in that. Like, I don't think they utilized her so much in the first one, which makes sense. She's not like a huge character in that. They used her more in the second one, and her comedic timing's really good.
Yeah.
So I get it. I mean, she's too young for me. I can't. I already.
Yeah, she's literally only 2 years older than me.
Yeah, I feel some kind of way when I find Renee Rapp attractive because I don't think she's that much older than you either. I'm like, it's not anything. I'm just like, okay, I see it. I definitely see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one, and you know this one, and it's definitely a hear me out because no, not at all. This person is possibly the same height as me, has red hair.
Seth Green?
Yes, it's Seth Green. Seth Green, always. And this is another one I have followed his career. We basically grew up together because we are the same age. I think he might be a year or two older than me or not. I don't know. We're there, right?
Yeah.
Seth Green in Buffy. Love his dark, brooding werewolf. And then also, even in Can't Hardly Wait, where he plays such a douchey character. I don't know if you've watched that, but if you haven't, everybody says I've rewatched it. It holds up. It was like 1999, so it's right going in like to the 2000s teen movie, and it has Jennifer Love Hewitt in it. It has Seth Green. It has is it Breckin Myers in that? There's like a Donald Faison. There's huge names in that.
Yeah.
Especially through that time period, like they were the it like people, you know, and it's so funny. It's really good. It's like basically he's trying to get laid all night. And he like plays like this kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. You just have to watch it. But even then, I still find him attractive. And a lot of that again has to do with how fun. I love him in what is that one? The Italian Job.
Oh, I love that movie so much.
When he's pretending to be Jason Statham's character, he's like pretending to see what they're talking about, and he's doing the voices and shit.
Oh yeah,
he's so funny.
Do you want to do another one? I'm still thinking.
Yeah, I can do. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one, and then the other three are gonna go together because they're from the same show, right? This one is James Spader. Now everyone's like, yeah, James Spader when he's younger, that's not when I found him attractive, guys, because he always playing a fucking dick, right?
Oh really?
I mean, yeah, and Pretty in Pink, he's a dick. He has beautiful, gorgeous hair in it though too, but it's when he's had less hair. As Raymond, right? On Blacklist specifically, on the Blacklist, like it's James Spader. He has that aura. He really does. Like, I mean, he's always had it, but he's retained it even as he's gotten older, and he's just a phenomenal actor. So a lot of it is the talent, but also just like with the Helena Bonham Carter, just has that aura. Are you still looking?
I'm still trying to think. I'm just gonna say it. It's not like whatever. The fish from Shark Tale. both the fishes, the woman fishes.
Not Dory, right?
No, I said Shark Tale.
Oh, Shark Tale. I was thinking Finding Nemo. Why did I think Finding Nemo? Shark Tale. Oh, the one. So Renee Zellweger and Angelina Jolie. Basically.
Yes.
Sorry, I was like, what? I was thinking from The Bowl because there's female fishes in The Bowl, right?
I think so. Although I would understand if I mean a guy could also, but like if someone said the fish with the scar.
Yeah, because it's what's his name? I can't think of his name right there. It's like there, but like I can't pull it. No, the fish from Shark Tale for the women, I 100% get. There's not one dude in there like what that's supposed to be a dude that is attractive. But both Renee Zellweger and Angelina Jolie's character, yeah, they drew them really pretty.
Yeah.
So I get it. I 100% get it. All right, I'm gonna go with my 3. Right. The first one. They're all from Supernatural, and are not. Obviously, I'm not doing Jensen Ackles because that's not a hear me out. If you don't find that man attractive, whether you're a male or female, non-binary, there's a problem with you. Your brain's not functioning right. That man is gorgeous and always has been. It's the first one is Felicia Day. She plays Charlie, the redhead. I don't
Mhm.
think you've made it far enough in
No.
to see her. She's in a lot of like nerd like shows.
Mm.
I think she does like dungeon. She's nerdy. Which, speaking of, what's her name from Daredevil? The assistant.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that clip? Yeah, did you send me the clip where she's talking to John Bernthal about
Yeah,
how to do?
yeah. How to do D&D.
She became exponentially more attractive,
Yeah.
realizing she's an actual like nerd. The next one is Crowley, which I think we had all just gotten to where you met Crowley, or maybe you hadn't gotten that far. He's a demon. That's his character. I can't remember the actor's name.
No, I know. I got there.
He was also in what is that called? We watched it. Not Titans, the other one on Max that's DC. The one that has Brendan Fraser in it.
Doom Patrol?
Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
He's a character in Doom Patrol too.
Okay.
But I love Crowley specifically. And then this one's gonna be the one hearing me weird out. Bobby.
Ah!
Look! I get it. He's protective. He will do anything for those boys. He's a man of action, even when he's in a wheelchair, because he does end up, in the wheelchair. Like, I don't know. I just find him. And also, I did research on it's Robert. I can't think of his last name right now.
Yeah.
He's from here. He's done writing. I don't know. I like him. I like him a lot. I know it's weird. Basically, Supernatural, there's a lot of people in there I find attractive.
Yeah. All right, I got one.
Yeah.
Her again in anything, because I love her, but specifically Aubrey Plaza in Legion, where she plays the bad guy.
Oh
where she
God.
like gender swaps, where
Yeah.
like so originally it's a male character, and
Yeah.
she just plays him anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's a great show. If you haven't seen Legion and you
Never
like
finished
superheroes,
that. I need to finish
it
that.
is phenomenal and should have got more seasons.
It's actually, even if you don't like superheroes.
FX is such a goated network. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like after The Bear, I think they solidified everything.
Well, and also What We Do in
'Cause
Shadows is on
Justified was on there,
Yeah.
right? Like FX, so good. But yes, her and Legion
there. Yeah.
when she's being creepy.
I need to watch Agatha All Along.
It already
'cause she's
came out?
in that too. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's all done now. I need to watch that because everyone's talking about how good it is.
Also, Aubrey Plaza when she tells Scott to fuck off from Scott Pilgrim in the World.
She's really great in that.
Yeah.
Not Aubrey Plaza in Parks and Rec.
I said Aubrey
Come
Plaza
on.
in anything.
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza in anything.
She's not really hear me out because she's again an objectively beautiful woman.
Yeah.
All right. Also, from another universe, Buffy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's not a hear me out.
Spike?
It is Spike. James Marsters, who I was very sad to find out that he is from California, like very American. His accent was so good, but before that, it's Giles, Anthony Stewart Head, who is also in Ted Lasso as the bad guy.
Yeah.
I should have known then I had daddy issues because I was I was probably vastly more attracted to Giles than any of the other men in that show. Like, he was a librarian. That was part of it, right? Like, it's books and whatever, and it's the accent. You know what's really funny is, like, that accent that he does isn't what his natural accent is. His natural accent is more like Spike's. So he had to help James with, they wanted Spike to have that accent and Giles to have a more posh accent. So he had to, clean up his accent and then help James with his. But yeah, Spike and... Yeah, I was definitely a Spike over Angel Girl. I know that sounds weird, but I don't really find David Brains that attractive, or however you say his name.
Here's another one. Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know. I don't know if I hope that doesn't classify me under necrophilia.
Oh no.
She's very much alive and moving. Okay, I like my woman alive and conscious.
Right.
I want to state that.
I want them to be able to consent.
I want to go on record. I am pro consent.
Right. I think you have two very vastly different types. It's either your skin color, right? or darker, right?
Whoa.
Right? Or it's sickly looking, like very pale.
So you just covered all the skin
We
colors.
did.
So my skin color or darker or lighter than you.
But I'm saying but really lighter than you.
Kind of, yeah.
No, basically what
Yeah.
I am in the winter. Like very, very pale. Because if you think what's her name that you were talking about, she's for a blonde, she's very pale.
Yeah.
Which is not like a bad thing. I'm just saying you like a Victorian looking sickly child, but not a child. Tim Burton-esque.
I have another one that I just thought of. Oh, but what was her name in it? What did she change her name to? Oh, okay. Also her, because I didn't realize that's who voiced it. Because I love her, but Cheryl from Archer, but specifically as Charlene.
Shirley.
When she
has
she
the-
made
she's
me
the
like country. Bro, I listened to that album unironically, but I didn't realize that was Judy Greer.
It's not her singing though.
It's not.
It's not. But you know what? Actually,
Don't ruin
I'm sorry.
it. Don't
Listen,
ruin it.
Judy Greer though.
Judy Greer, no, Judy
Greer and Jawbreaker. If that's another one, I don't think
I've
you've.
seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen
I
it, yeah.
love that movie so. Oh my god, talk about
But
all of the women in that.
Cheryl specifically as Charlene.
What is it? Okay. Again, we it's. I don't feel like it's a hear me out. But Brian Tyree Henry, but specifically in Bullet Train, I can't remember his character's name, but I just loved it so much. And I don't know, that one's not like a big huge one. W. Kamau Bell, I have such a crush on him, you know, from United States of America. Like I know he like next to him I'm gonna look like a child because he is like 6'4". He is over a foot taller than me, right?
Yeah.
But I don't like, he's such a good dude. Like after reading his book, and obviously I've watched every season of United States of America. He was just on one of the episodes of Smartless that I listened to, and he's just, I don't know, he's just like, I feel like getting a hug from him would be so good.
I'm not just thinking of so many. I'm thinking of so many. Okay, I gotta find her name and like her character's name in it. Where is it? Because I like this actress in general. What's her name? Where is she? Am I blanking on it? That's what she looks like now? That's crazy. But okay, so from Twilight, who do you think I'm gonna say from Twilight?
Well, the bitch. What's her name?
Oh,
the blonde.
The blonde?
Yeah.
Wait, Dakota Fanning's character?
No. No, one of the Colons. I can't think of her name.
Oh, no, it is a Colin.
Oh,
but
is
it's
it Alice?
It's Alice
Yeah.
specifically in the baseball uniform.
Yeah.
Specifically when they're playing baseball.
Yeah.
And she has her hair through the cap.
Yeah.
And she's a pitcher, right?
Yeah.
I had such a crush on
I can't
Alice.
believe I just said the bitch. I can't think of her
Forget
name.
Kristen Stewart.
Actually, the chick that plays
It's Ashley Green.
Rosemary. What is her name?
Rosalie?
Rosalie.
Nikki Reed?
It's Nikki Reed, and she's married to Ian Summonholder, and that's like a beautiful couple.
Yeah.
She's a brunette naturally, gorgeous girl.
Which have you not mentioned someone else, an actor from Twilight? Who
The
you
dad,
love?
Billy Burke.
No, another one who is actually in Harry Potter.
You're talking about Robert Pattinson?
No, Michael Sheen.
Oh God, Michael Sheen.
Is Michael Sheen not on your list?
I didn't feel like it's a hear me out. Everybody knows he's attractive.
I thought you were gonna say from that interview with what's his name or that
Michael
thing.
Sheen and David Tennant.
And
Yes,
Tennant, yeah.
both of them. But I don't feel like those are hear me outs because Michael Sheen's in Underworld and he is so hot in Underworld.
Well, I was gonna say Kate
Dude.
Beckinsale in Underworld, but like that would have
no,
been.
that's not a hear me out.
If no one like, come on.
No, Michael Sheen. Like Michael Sheen is another one of those actors that like you don't know it's him at first.
Yeah.
Like just a change of hair or whatever can vastly change his appearance, and it takes you a while before you realize. Like look up Michael Sheen in Underworld, and when you look at it, you're like, wait, that's him. Speaking of, actually, another one from that. What's his name? The older dude.
I don't know.
Is it Bill Nighy? Is that his name? That was also in Love Actually, which is one of my favorite movies. He's the old vampire that they wake up. I find him absurd, like very attractive.
That's wild.
Even in that role, I don't.
That is wild.
I love him in Love Actually.
Bro has one foot out the door
Yeah,
in
I
that
don't
movie.
care. Okay, well,
in that movie.
I don't know. I really love him in Love Actually. That's probably my like where I find him the most attractive.
Yeah.
When he's like, "Don't kids. Here's the tip from your whatever." Right when he has that hit single again,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Don't do drugs. Become a rock star, and they'll give them to you for free." Like I just love him. And then he ends up like spending his holiday with his manager instead of getting laid like he could have.
Yeah.
Like I just love him so much in that. All right, we're gonna go to cartoons.
I have one more and then I'll go to cartoon.
Okay.
Can I say that one more?
Yeah.
You know her from Riverdale, but my first crush on her, it's Vanessa Morgan.
The black chick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
From, I don't know if you remember a show called My Babysitter's a Vampire.
Vaguely.
It's a kids show. I think it's a Canadian show actually that like still aired on Nickelodeon. I don't know what like she was the vampire in it, so she's a vampire. Bro, vampires, I don't care. Women vampires, they have my soul. They can take my blood.
Oh my god.
Make me a Capri Sun.
Aaliyah and Queen of the Damned. You need to watch that. God. I still feel like what a waste.
Vanessa Morgan in general, but yes.
Yeah.
Cartoons now?
Yeah. Okay, wait, one more for cartoons. And it's a weird one. This is when I had a crush when I was younger, and I actually still find him attractive. It's Billy Crystal. He's another one who's not much taller than me. But I loved him so much, specifically in Harry Met Sally. Like, in the white sweater, like the one that Chris Evans wears in Knives Out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, dudes? Buy you a sweater like that. It works. That sweater is hot. And if anybody tells you it isn't, there's something wrong with them. I think it feels like, oh, he's cozy and protective, and it like invokes warm feelings.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, cartoons now. I mean,
Do
you
you
already
have one?
done. Yeah. I have two that I realized I have a type. So the first one, which is I know a lot of women from my generation that say this. And so like a lot of Zennials and millennials, right? Robin from Robin Hood.
You went straight to the animals.
Yeah.
I was gonna start with some humans first. I mean, I did mention a fish a couple rounds back.
At least who I'm liking is warm blooded.
I don't want to. Now you're getting too specific with it. That makes it worse.
It's because like he stole from the rich and he gave it to the poor, and he like was like sassy about it. You know, like he played badminton with her. Come on, it's so sweet. I love it.
That's all fun.
But here's the other one. Hold on. This is what it has a type. Nick from Zootopia. But you know it's because Jason Bateman is like, voicing him, and I have such a crush on Jason Bateman. Always have. But like, I don't. He's also another sassy, witty character, and it's just like, I don't know. I like
Mine
it.
is nowhere. When I was gonna start off, it was nowhere that crazy. I was gonna say Nani from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
But
I get
like,
that.
oh, dang.
Hey, you know what?
Dang.
Again, if any, like you make this a clip, I guarantee you there will be one woman close to my age that will definitely understand the Robin from Robin Hood thing. And if they've watched Zootopia, they should understand that too.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the bunny, which is voiced by, what is her name? Jennifer, the one who plays Snow White in Once Upon a Time. I can't think of her name.
Yeah.
I mean, the bunny's cute too. So like, I get it.
Yeah. Do you have more? Because I'm still thinking of cartoons.
I only have like two other cartoons. This one is a real deep take, and I don't remember if I ever showed you this movie. So there's a movie called The Secret of NIMH, and it has
I think I
mice.
know it. Yeah.
It's kind of dark for a children's movie, but it was one of my favorites. It's The Crow from Secret of NIMH, and it's just because he's like so helpful. And he like, I remember he's gathering strings because like it's the part of their mating thing, like these colorful strings. So he can, I don't know, he's so helpful to the main character, the mom mouse in there. And I think there's something like, I like a very nurturing spirit, you know?
Yeah.
And he's voiced by Dom DeLuise, who's like one of the big comedic actors during that time period. So of course his character is funny. Like funny will get me every time is really what it just comes down to.
Yeah.
I either want you to be really funny or really smart. One of the two. Preferably both. Hence John Oliver.
I'm still thinking.
And I only have like one more.
I probably won't have that much more. I'm still trying to think of like at least one more.
My last like cartoon one. I mean, I have some other ones I thought of. I thought of from Pocahontas. Not what's his name? Not John. Not the dude from the tribe.
Not John.
Not the dude that she's engaged to, right? But I get that too. It's actually the friend of John.
I haven't seen. I haven't watched.
It's been a long time since I watched. It's like this like side character, like I don't know, like he learns like, hey, we are like the terrible people, basically.
Yeah.
He's just like this really kind of like sidekicky, helpful, and I'm like, yeah, I could see it. But no, mine was it's Bob Belcher.
Oh, I mean,
like 100% Bob Belcher.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to meet a man like Bob Belcher. Not specifically that he has to make burgers, but that supports every bit of my fucking crazy and also has like his own shit, right?
Yeah.
And like just we be freaking neurodivergent weirdos together.
I don't think there's anyone from Bob's Burgers that.
Not Marshmallow.
Oh, I have.
I love Marshmallow.
I actually do love Marshmallow. I have a couple. Nicole Watterson from The Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh, the mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to marry her. Like, she's just like a great mom.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know why you want to marry her if that's how you see her.
Great wife.
Thank you.
Like, I'd want my wife to be like
you know
a mom,
who is objectively more attractive when their hair is down?
Who?
Marge Simpson. When she wears her hair down, I don't understand why. I get it because maybe it's the gimmick, but any of the times that she has her hair down, I'm like, God, how the fuck did Homer get her? For real.
Oh, okay. I have my last one. Oh, I have two more. And these aren't really hear me out, but Marceline from Adventure Time.
Yeah. Again, it's your type.
I'm sorry. I want to marry a vampire. I want to marry a vampire. And it goes hand in hand. I want to live forever. I want to marry a vampire.
Yeah.
Like, there's like a vampire. I'm just remembering there's like a vampire movie where it was like, was there a love interest in The Vampire's Assistant?
Yeah. What was her name?
I feel like I had a crush on her too.
I can't remember. She's the what was she?
The vampire. I can't find that movie anywhere.
It's not streaming anywhere. And
I know. I think it's something with the licensing, and it's so.
It's such a good movie. John C. Reilly's so great in it.
The Freak, the Vampire's Assistant.
Yeah.
Jessica Carlson, maybe that's the first one that came up. Yeah.
Isn't Selma Hayek in that too?
She is. I just saw that. That's crazy. But my last one, which like, if you've seen this show, Steven Universe.
Oh, I haven't even watched it, but
who am I gonna say?
It's the chick with the fro, right? It has to be, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Is
it Garnet?
It's Garnet.
I've seen enough TikToks that I was like, I know who it is.
Garnet.
That's a nanny. She's got the big legs.
Save lives.
Yeah. I can see it. I mean, like again, I've never watched it, but I've seen clips. Yeah. Speaking of, like going back to the Vampire Assistant, John C. Reilly, actually, I don't feel like that man is so fucking talented. Like so talented. Like if you actually sat down and watched Chicago and watch him in it, like he deserved.
I sat down.
Like he was nominated for that.
It's great.
He's so good in it, man. And then you go that to like Talladega Nights. like I love him so much. Like I feel like because he's always kind of playing second, to people that it's just not, I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong take. Maybe the people he works with do understand how vastly talented he is. But I think maybe a society, because he's not generally seen as the big name when he's in stuff like with Will Ferrell or whatever. But to me, he's just like so great.
I got one more.
It's not a hear me out.
Flo.
From the commercial?
From Progressive.
Sorry. That's like not your type in any way.
No. I don't know Flo now, but when I was younger and like she was like first, maybe Flo then. Also, the AT&T girl.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can see that one.
But I think that's well known. I think it's really well documented that everybody has a crush on the AT&T girl.
I loved her when she was on At Midnight. She was on there like a few times, and because she's not from here, right? She's from like
I don't think
one
so,
of the European like something like from where like Luca's from, something like that.
Yeah.
Like not England, but like one of the other like Scandinavian or whatever countries. What's his name actually? What is his name? It's something Funchess.
Ron Funches?
Is that yeah? I have a crush on him too. That's the one that's because he was on At Midnight a lot.
Oh yeah.
And he, like, I forgot what else we know him from. I love his voice.
Yeah, he
like
has
I don't know
voice.
what it is. Oh, there was another, but you haven't seen it. It's Hazbin Hotel, that one that's on Amazon Prime. I need to finish
I know what
it.
that is. You like Hazbin Hotel?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I like Husk on there.
Mom, what I've learned, you've been asking for animes, and I never want to suggest this for you because you should maybe watch Beastars.
Huh?
You should maybe watch Beastars.
I don't know what that is.
It's what people like to call the furry anime.
I don't. Okay.
But it's not. People say people say it's generally just a good story, and it just happens to be animals.
Okay,
like
first off, again, it's not like I'm attracted to the animals. I'm attracted to the personality.
But they have like apparently they have like those kind of like personalities like that. That's why I'm saying it.
I thought you were gonna say some like JoJo's Bizarre.
I think you might like some JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
I don't know. It's really just a personality. Like all of them, like either like a really but even like Giles, the character Giles from Buffy, he's sassy.
Yeah.
Like it's that British sassiness, but still, obviously Spike is super sassy.
Yeah.
I like a smart ass dude, but that can also be like gentle. And that's like that character from Hazbin. Husk is like, I mean, he's a demon, so he's supposed to be all hard, but like he's really got a heart of gold type of mentality.
Yeah.
Kind of like why I like Crowley from Supernatural type of thing. I don't know. At least I didn't like a fish.
Yo, you like the bird. Don't come at me. you had said a whole ass
crows are super intelligent, actually.
And
I'm just
what is that? What is
saying?
They're intelligent, so it's okay.
I don't know how intelligent angelfish are. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well,
whatever. Anyhow, I think that was good and interesting. We definitely probably should take a look at some of this stuff. You have some very sickly like like you just want vampires, just straight up vampires.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm not mad at it. I get it.
Last one. Let's actually hear me out. And this is not a hear me out in the sense. Just actually hear me out. Please hear me out. Alessia Cara. I know you're only like 6 years older than me, but please hear me out. If you are single, please. Just give me a chance. Give me a chance. One day, a date. You know, people. I've seen celebrities go to homecomings. I'm just asking. You want to kick it? Get like some coffee?
Some Five Guys.
Some Five Guys? What's Canadian? You want some Timmy Hortons? I want Tim Hortons so bad. You're Canadian. I've never had it. I will buy you a cup of Joe from Tim Hortons. We have some Timbits.
Some Timbits.
And talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Sorry, I was thinking of because Will Arnett's from Canada, right?
Yeah.
And
all talented people are from Canada.
The episode I'm on right now is the Bob Odenkirk episode, right?
Mm.
And they were talking about something in I don't know.
Bob Odenkirk from Better Call Saul, right?
Yeah. What is it? Sean Hayes interjected, and they're talking about they were looking for a horror film to watch, and they watched The Gift with Jason Bateman in it.
Mm.
And they were just talking about like how hard it is to find a good like they wanted something like Get Out, and Will Arnett goes, but in Canada it's Get Out.
Get Out.
But is it? And then Jason's like, is it spelled the same? Yeah, it's still the same.
Yeah.
Just like whatever. I was just curious. I don't know if I've ever seen her in interviews. Does she have like a Canadian accent?
I think it probably comes out, but it's not like I don't think you would know right away.
Yeah.
Like it's not strong. If she does.
Like Jim Carrey. I don't know if Jim Carrey has a Canadian accent.
He's Canadian?
Yes, Ryan Reynolds is Canadian.
I know Ryan Reynolds is. I know Justin Bieber
Mike
is.
Myers, I think.
I know. I know those people. I didn't know Will Arnett.
I keep forgetting that Justin Bieber is Canadian.
Well, I've been known he's Canadian.
But he's been here for so long at this point now. Like, isn't he just one of us at this point?
You know the song I love? You heard Confident?
By Jimmy,
No, by Justin Bieber with Chance the Rapper. Chance
No,
the Rapper?
I haven't heard that one.
You know, Confident. Oh, no, no.
No.
Oh, no, no. And I'm down with it. It's all the way to let you
How do I have not heard that one? That's weird.
Bro, this is tangent, but you know the song Boyfriend?
Yeah.
If you play it on YouTube, it has a different thing because it starts off, it's like...
That's Nicki Minaj is on that one, right?
No, that's Beauty and the Beat, which I love.
That's Beauty and the Beat. I love that one.
Beauty and the... No, but Boyfriend, it like starts off and then it restarts the song after like 10 seconds. And I was so obsessed that he did that. Like, this is so cool. It went, can I be a boyfriend? Let's see if I go. And it goes 3, 2, 1. And he starts over.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's creative.
Yeah, I kind of hope...
Yeah, I know we're gonna get into. I don't want to get into.
It's not even just that. It's the way that we treated him. He literally did kind of get the Britney Spears and Lindsay Lohan treatment, low key, and like I'm gonna say I'm guilty of it. Like, remember we talked about how like I struggle with kids in shows being like what the fuck's wrong with you, when really they're just behaving the way a kid would behave in very traumatic situations, right?
Yeah.
So it's that thing is like. Now we know like more of what possibly happened. Plus, just being like, he was a celebrity by the age of 13, right? Like, it was like 13 when that Never Say Never shit dropped, right?
Baby.
I
still remember. I was there. Like,
I'm still thinking.
I don't know if there's been a pop star that's blown up as big as he has since then. Especially like as young as he was.
Maybe as young, but Taylor Swift definitely.
Oh, Olivia Rodrigo was really big. I meant since him.
No, Taylor Swift, I think,
he was after
him.
Taylor.
Was he?
He was after Taylor.
I don't think so.
Or
they were around the same time.
No, Olivia. I don't know why I just.
They're like around the same age.
No.
Yes, they are.
Don't like.
Is he 30? Wait, maybe he's not 30 yet.
What is it? It's like Aretha, not Aretha. Anne Frank is the same age. Like, there's like another person.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
We're looking up. No,
I guess go ahead. We'll look it up after.
He is 30.
Okay, how old is Taylor?
She's like 34, I think. So
She came before. I swear she did.
That may be.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think she was early 2000, like late 2000s. He was like 20.
Yes, Olivia Rodrigo's big, but she's not Justin Bieber.
No,
big.
I don't know if there has been one.
They were literally. Here's how you know that like you're.
Because The Weeknd took. I'm thinking the biggest pop stars now. The Weeknd didn't explode right away.
No,
like he was big, but it wasn't that.
I love The Weeknd and like, but he's not. Look, Justin Bieber had literal fucking people styling their hair like him.
No, there's a Bieber cut.
Yeah, there's the Bieber cut.
The Believers.
It's like the same thing. Jennifer Aniston when Friends first. That haircut, like I wanted that haircut. Yeah. It was all. There were people that went in and said, "I want the Rachel."
BTS. But that's not fair because that's a whole group. But BTS, I'm thinking of stans and like the culture around that. That's probably the one that's close.
I wasn't even thinking of stans. I'm just talking about like in pure like. But again, nobody will ever top Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. They can keep acting like they will, but they don't. That man, like I've sent you pictures.
We're getting on a tangent.
Just saying.
We're on a tangent.
Just saying. But yes, Justin Bieber is immensely talented, and he is Canadian. There's a lot of fucking talented people in Canada. You wonder if it's because it's so cold and there's like very little you can do, so you just like really use your imagination. Maybe.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm the one who hasn't had lunch.
I'm also hungry too, but. Last one, Shakira and Rihanna and Can't Remember to Forget You, the music video.
That is not a hear me out.
If you know, you know.
It's not a hear me out.
Yo, PK dropped the ball. It was Shakira's ex-husband.
Oh, I don't want to know that fucking his name. I didn't know his name when they were together. Yeah, he needs to hold on to that.
Yeah.
For real. Right. I mean, he is by just continually knocking her up.
Okay. This has been a ground adventure.
I thought you said ground, and I'm like, what?
It's been a ground adventure. Got really into the dirt. Got into the mud. In the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
I knew it. I knew it was
into
coming.
The thick of it.
Now that's going to be stuck in my head later.
We're jumping. All right.
Anyhow. All right. I never know how to wrap these up. Like.
I like our ending, but maybe we should like I don't know. It's so like abrupt.
Is it?
I don't know. I
When
like
we
it.
do the to the back, I don't feel like that's abrupt. I'm just
No.
saying it's like right before that. I always feel real
No, all
weird.
the podcasts they say, "Oh, we're wrapping up." Oh, hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Hope
Oh,
you
I
guys
guess I
enjoyed.
don't like pay. Yeah.
Subscribe, like,
Share,
follow,
share,
rate us.
comment, but
Rate us.
nicely.
If you actually
Don't be rude.
If you actually watch this, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts. That helps discovery. It does.
What is it? What is it they need to do?
Leave a review and a comment.
Oh yeah.
On Apple or Spotify.
Yeah.
And it actually helps discovery. But yeah, next episode will be about some more sad stuff. Then it's Halloween. I'm not gonna say the sad stuff.
Oh yeah, like
yet.
I already got into the spookiness.
But happy fall, y'all. I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
To the back.
To the back.
To the back.
Podcast. I forgot to the back. Sorry.